All right, let's get to some breaking news this evening. The National Capital Planning Commission has approved preliminary site and building plans for that proposed Triumphal Arch, which would be near the Arlington National Cemetery. The vote was 8 yes, 1 no, and 3 abstentions.
All right, so this would be built near Arlington National Cemetery. The plan, we know, has drawn criticism for its size and location. Commissioners added an amendment delaying a final decision on whether the arch's height complies with federal law. Our Sarah Robinson was at today's meeting and joins us now from the site where that arch would be placed.
Yeah, sounds like it's pretty rainy where you are, Sarah, and also there could be several changes before this moves forward.
Yeah, big concern that was mentioned several times today is traffic. It is rush hour right now. Of course, it's raining, but there has been some traffic behind me. But we did hear from dozens of people who spoke today. The majority of them were strongly opposed to this arch, calling it a Trump vanity project. They felt it was rushed and that it could be even dangerous. But some supporters say that it cultivates national pride.
The arch would be a slap in the face to our veterans.
The proposed 250-foot Trump arch is facing strong opposition from some D.C. area residents.
This arch is not for the people. This arch is for one person.
That comes as the National Capital Planning Commission staff appear to favor the project, but perhaps with some changes. One of the biggest issues is the height of the proposed structure. The Height of Buildings Act of 1910 generally limits building heights in Washington. The Department of the Interior argues the law does not apply to federal structures.
It states that because the arch is intended to celebrate 250 years of American independence, the smaller heights were not considered representative of this milestone.
NCPC staff disagrees, saying the Height Act does apply, but only to occupiable building space, not to statues.
That unobstructed corridor was intended to create a direct visual and symbolic relationship between President Lincoln's leadership in preserving the Union and an immense human cost represented by those interred at Arlington National Cemetery.
To address that, NCPC staff recommends reducing the occupiable portion of the arch to about 130 feet, adding a 20-foot observation level and increasing the height of the statue on top to about 100 feet. That would keep the overall structure at 250 feet while reducing its impact on protected view corridors. But many who spoke at the public hearing said they still oppose the project, citing concerns including aircraft safety.
Preliminary FAA review is not the same as a completed aeronautical study, especially for a 250-foot structure near Reagan International Airport.
That was our Sarah Robinson reporting there. We had to get back inside because you saw how heavy it was pouring.
Indeed.
So the NCPC staff is also recommending the commission require more information on traffic patterns and other design details.
The Department of the Interior still has to give the final approval.
All right.